The forest was filled with soft whisper of the wind. The brave king Vikramaditya was carrying the ghost Betal on his shoulders. Betal laughed softly and said, "O King Vikram, I have a new story for you for tonight." King Vikramaditya tightened his grip on his sword and listened carefully. Betal started his story. In a faraway kingdom lived a young prince named Rajan. He was brave, kind, and loved by all his people. He often rode through the villages to see that everyone was safe. One day, a terrible demon appeared in the kingdom. The demon was huge with green skin, sharp teeth, and glowing red eyes. It destroyed villages and terrified the people. The king of the land called the prince and the warriors to the palace. "Who will save our kingdom from this demon?" the king asked. Many warriors were afraid of the demon, but Rajan stepped forward and said, "I will fight the demon and protect our people." The king smiled and said, "Brave prince, you carry the hopes of our kingdom." Prince Rajan put on the golden armor over his robes. He took a shining sword and a strong shield. Villagers gathered to watch their brave prince leave. Mothers whispered prayers for his safety. Prince Rajan promised himself, "I will not fail." Rajan rode through the dense forest. Birds flew away at the sound of his horse hooves. The forest was dark and full of strange noises. Suddenly, he saw an old hermit sitting under a tree. The hermit said, "O brave prince, the demon is clever and strong. You must use your mind, not just your strength." Rajan said, "Thank you, O wise hermit. I will remember your words." Prince Rajan entered the demon's lair. It is a cave full of smoke and fire. The demon, green and fierce, glared at Prince Rajan with glowing red eyes. "Who dares to enter my home?" the demon roared. Brave Rajan raised his sword and said, "I am Prince Rajan, and I will stop your terror." The demon laughed and tried to scare him with loud roars and shadows. But Prince Rajan stayed firm, remembering the hermit's advice. The demon swung its huge claws at Prince Rajan. Prince Rajan blocked it with his shield and sword. Sparks flew as sword met claws. The demon tried to bite him, but Prince Rajan jumped aside quickly. He struck the demon's arm with his sword. The demon screamed in pain, but it was not defeated yet. Prince Rajan looked around the cave for an advantage. He saw a narrow passage behind the demon. "I can use this passage to trap him," he thought. He moved carefully towards the passage. The furious demon with blazing red eyes followed him. Prince Rajan threw a heavy net over the demon. The demon struggled and tried to escape using the claws and sharp teeth. But the strong and determined Prince Rajan tied the ropes tightly. The demon roared loudly, echoing through the cave. But Prince Rajan kept calm and succeeded in trapping the demon. Prince Rajan led the trapped demon back to the king. Villagers watched in awe as the mighty demon was captured. The king was overjoyed. "Rajan, my brave prince, you have saved our kingdom." Prince Rajan bowed humbly. Villagers cheered, waving flowers and gifts towards Prince Rajan. The king awarded Rajan with a gold medal for bravery. Prince Rajan smiled humbly, and he also received a special sword from the king. Villagers celebrated their hero. Prince Rajan taught the people to stay brave and strong. He showed that courage and intelligence together can defeat evil. Rajan visited villages to help rebuild homes. He comforted frightened children and villagers. He listened to everyone's problems and offered solutions. Rajan showed that a true hero helps others, not just fight enemies. Prince Rajan trained young princes to be wise and brave. He visited the mountains to protect villagers from the wild animals. He negotiated peace with the neighboring kingdoms. Rajan solved disputes fairly, showing patience and understanding. Villagers admired his fairness and courage. The demon remained trapped in the palace dungeon. The king often called Rajan to the palace. He praised him for his wisdom. Rajan stayed humble, teaching young princes what he learned. The people loved him even more for his humility. Rajan's fame spread across all kingdoms. Children copied his armor and sword in play, dreaming to be like Prince Rajan. Rajan reminded everyone that bravery without wisdom can be dangerous. Use your mind, stay kind, and be strong when necessary. Rajan's courage, kindness, and intelligence made him a true hero. The kingdom became peaceful and prosperous. Villagers remembered Rajan's lessons for generations. Rajan showed that wisdom, courage, and kindness together create a true hero. The people celebrated festivals in his honor. His golden robes and shining sword became the symbols of hope. Young princes trained under him, learning courage and wisdom. Even neighboring kingdoms sent gifts to honor him. Rajan always remained humble, teaching kindness and courage. O King Vikramaditya, now tell me what is the true courage and what you have learned from this story. King Vikramaditya thought for a moment. He remembered every act of Prince Rajan and his courage and intelligence. He remembered Prince Rajan's humility, kindness, his care for the villagers, and his cleverness in defeating the demon. King Vikramaditya smiled and said, Prince Rajan is brave not only because he fought with the demon, but because he used his mind to plan, stayed calm under danger, and helped others even after his victory. True courage is not just strength, it is intelligence, kindness, and selflessness together. Prince Rajan showed all these qualities. Betal clapped his bony hands and laughed loudly. Ha 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 ha. Once again, O King Vikramaditya, you have spoken the truth, but you have broken your silence too. So I must return to my tree. With a soft gust of wind, Betal disappeared into the dark forest. Vikramaditya stood alone with sword in his hand. He admired the bravery, wisdom, and heart of the young Prince Rajan. Rajan's story became a legend in the kingdom. Everyone remembered him for generations. Courage, wisdom, and kindness spread throughout the land. And thus the brave prince lived honored, respected, and loved by all. And the kingdom prospered in peace forever. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video to support my channel. Share it to your friends and families if you like the narration. Subscribe the channel for more such fascinating content. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.